Hi, we're here in historic York and we're going to go see my friend Dave, and this is his office.
Hey John, this is our historic building and it's called WOM Gay Bar, and it's where the Watchmen of the city used to live. It's a historic building, great building, so let's go on up. My office is on top.
Let's go.
All right. One of the great features of this building that's still left is the Portcullis. And this was the thing that they would crank up and down, you know, to let people in. This is probably 500 years old, you know.
Yeah. It's in like our street. I guess it is like.
Oh wow, look at this.
So this is the last leg going up to the office.
Wow. What? That's your office? My office? No way!
So here we are on the rooftop, John.
That's lovely.
City of York,
Oh wow.
York Minster.
Wow.
Beautiful, huh? Look at the city walls. So it's interesting that the city goes back to 71 AD, and it's a just amazingly historic building.
The history in the walls.
The history in the walls, yeah.
Wow. Roman walls. And
Roman walls.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Peter told me that the Romans called Ireland Hibernia, and it
Right.
meant winterland. So that's
Really?
why they never came.
Is that right?
So they hung out here.
They hung out here, yeah. That's the Barbican, yeah. And you see there would have been a drawbridge down there.
Oh wow.
They would have had a gate there, and then they have the portcullis that we looked at, and then they would have another gate in there. And so, you know, the whole idea about pouring oil on it like that was a real thing. But they also would just have a place of protection for people before they, you know, if they came in too late when the city gates were closed, they could actually stay the night down there and be protected.
Have you poured hot oil?
Not lately.
No, not lately.
No.
Okay, cool. Well,
No. Only on the Irish.
whoa.
So this is what's your head? So this is it. What an office, huh?
Wow, this is the Watchman's office.
This is the Watchman Tower, yeah.
Wow, brilliant.
And so
I like it.
I've had this office for 20 years, you know, and you know I do a lot of reading and
Yeah.
things in here.
Do you actually come here? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So spend a lot of time up here. It's just a wonderful getaway.
Brilliant. Now there's something else. Not only does Dave have an amazing office in the city walls, but something interesting about Dave is that he played music with the late Johnny Cash. And Johnny Cash, was he a nice guy?
Yeah, he was a nice guy. Obviously, I haven't known him for that long, but I was actually on a tour, and I was talking to his wife, June Cash, and apparently she's the second cousin. And so I said, we're supposedly related. And so I'm down there eating the food when they're doing the show, and all of a sudden the stage manager says, "Is there a Dave Sylvester here?" And I said, "Yeah, that's me." And he goes, "Well, June Cash just said I'd like to introduce you to a second cousin of mine." So I ended up getting to go up and play on stage, but we did a song called "Will the Circle Be Unbroken?" And it's a song about, you know, just our walk with the Lord and the idea that we're part of a big body, the body of Christ. And you know, Johnny Cash was he was a believer, you know, and so it was just a really good time, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So he we actually got to stay in his apartment there in New York City on like the top floor. Yeah, so,
No way, you didn't tell me that before.
It was really cool.
You didn't tell me that. Wow.
So that was kind of a highlight because he doesn't really ever have anybody sit in with him, and so to get to sit down and play the song and do a little lead break it was really fun. You know,
So this, every year I just come to York, I get to hang out with Dave, we play a bit of music together, and it gets me ready for the busy season in Lahinch. And Dave, thanks for taking me to the Watchman's office.
If you ever need a quiet office, you can come here.
Brilliant. I'm really happy.
Actually the Watchman of the city that used to live in this building from 1901, I think, to 1959. He was like a policeman. He'd go down there and he would kind of, if somebody committed a crime, he would grab them, bring them, throw them in here overnight until he's sobered up, and then he'd take them into the to the jail in the morning. So.